Hello, okay, please excuse Bill sleeping in the background. I woke up at 3 a.m. and started doing all the things, not realising the time, and now we're both delirious because we need to go back to sleep. So I hate to ruin the fun, but I'm not a believer in the paranormal. However, I do find it very entertaining. Everyone loves a spooky story. Sometimes I will watch a creepy video at night, and it does creep me out even though I don't really believe in it. So I thought I'd share with you the videos that over the years I found particularly entertaining. I'm not a video making expert, so I don't know how these were all done, but you know, we can still enjoy them. Years ago, one of the first cryptid videos that I ever saw was this thing that was supposed to be a gnome, and it just made such an impression on me that it just really made me laugh, because say it is a gnome, that gnomes exist. I didn't really understand what was scary about it. Like, wouldn't you just want to go up to it and say, hello, what magical tales do you bring from your realm? But instead it's kind of presented as this terrifying thing. And why were they screaming at the end? Like, what happened? And next you probably heard of the Fresno night crawlers. They really remind me of those little puppets that you used to be able to buy that were all furry, that that were on strings. I don't really quite know how it was done, but it's either some sort of video edit thing, or someone's taken the time to make these little things that walk along. I added my own little thing to it and put it on Twitter, and then after that noticed that other people have done the same. They're very cute. This one I thought was interesting because you often find that when people believe in this kind of thing, they're willing to sort of not look too deeply into it. But if something this big really was crawling up a building, there would be tons of clips of it from people's phones, from cameras, you know, anything. But there's just this one shaky little video.
I did find something that to me points this, helps me decide whether it's real or fake. And what we have here is the camera is shaking and moving, but then right here, it's hard to see, the camera stops moving. It's held still for about 4 or 5 frames. During those 4 or 5 frames, the creature is still moving while the camera is not. Now, this was a handheld shot. You can't hold a camera perfectly still with your hand for 4 or 5 frames without anything moving. So you can see I'm right here. I'm going back and forth between frames, and you can see the creature's leg is moving here.
Yeah. But
everything else is in perfect.
Another genre I find quite fascinating is the Snapchat ghost, and it's kind of interesting to me because it's spooky. If I was in a house on my own at night and I had something like a Snapchat filter on, and then it detected a face that, wasn't of a person that wasn't there, yes, I'd be scared. But it's clearly a glitch. It's most likely detecting something that it can see in the background and thinking that it's a face. This girl's reaction really makes me laugh. Now, I'm sure she's a very brave and fearless person and would maybe go and inspect something straight away like this perhaps, but the way she just sort of there's not a moment of confusion on her face or in her brain. There's not a moment of, what was that? It's like literally it happened and then she hoofs it over to the door.
So for today's drink,
Now, security cameras do glitch out quite a lot. There's that clip of a bird that goes really peculiar, and people are saying, oh, it's proof of a glitch in the Matrix. Well, it's more likely to be a glitch in the technology, like literally. But what I find interesting is the way that they don't seem to pick up shadow. So therefore, it can look like a person has disappeared or a cat has disappeared or something, because it's not detecting the fine details in the shadow. The resolution isn't high enough. But this next one is my favourite because it the cat clearly runs up the middle of the pole towards the house. I think you can see it afterwards, but it looks so magical. And this next one I thought was just quite a good use of editing equipment. I'm not sure what they did it on, but it has a nice kind of spooky effect. I think they did quite well. I like it, and well done to the person who made it. So that's it. I may not believe in them, but I like the spooky things. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.